Okay guys, in this video we have collated 17 items that we think every van lifer needs. There are two reasons that we've decided to make this video. One, because we get quite a lot of requests about things we talk about and like links for it, and we thought it'd be good to just put it all in one video. But two guys, because we are planning for our big American road trip, we're going to be buying a new van, we realised we need to figure out what we have to bring, where we're going to source it. So really this is also a packing list.
And you might be wondering, who are these two idiots? Well, we are two idiots.
Yes, but we have lived in vans for almost 5 years in 3 different continents, soon to be 4. So we're hopeful that, you know, we've got some useful information, guys.
Maybe, but we are still two idiots. All right, without any further ado, number 1. Also, this is in no particular order, by the way.
Yes.
Is a window vac.
Yes, now guys, we only got this last year as a gift because we always thought these are real bougie. Who has space for these? What's even the point in this?
I used to keep a squeegee in my door pocket and that's all I used. But then when I wiped it, all my breath juice got down onto the dash and it just...
And then you're like mopping it up with a tea towel and then you're
vibe.
drying a tea towel full of your own saliva.
So in this way, all your breath juice gets caught into this unit and then you can just take it out and you empty it. Okay. And there's some in this, by the way.
Stop it, that's really disgusting, that's really disgusting. But yes guys, I eat my words. This is actually really good. They're definitely worth getting. In a van, especially in colder climates, there's always condensation on your windows. So this is number 1 little life hack I think definitely every van lifer should have. Yeah. And we'll link everything down below, obviously. Okay, number 2?
Number 2? Do you want a number 2?
Yeah. Okay, this is the one that I have.
Yeah, you want to do number 2.
Oh god. Guys, scratch that. Okay, so this is the one that I've got the most recent comments about. It is my Omnia Sweden. This is my stovetop oven. I didn't use this for almost the first year because I didn't actually understand what it was. I got it and then didn't know how to use it. But once you start using this, it is incredible. Yeah. We use it for like roasting vegetables, for baking stuff.
You do shepherd's pies? Yes. You do any sort of pies, any sort of pasta bakes.
I've even done a lasagna. A lasagna in a van, like what the frig. So yes, you do not need an oven, guys. If you just have a stove like us, a stovetop, this is absolutely revolutionary. I really recommend everyone has one. We really missed it when we were in Australia and didn't have it for 6 months, so I am definitely bringing one to America.
As a physics teacher, and math, how does this work? Tell me the physics of the Omnia Sweden.
I'm gonna be real honest, I don't know.
Well, no, you can look at it.
Heat goes up the middle and then like circulates down round. I'll try and find a photo or something. Something about the fact that it heats the top while also heating the bottom in this beautiful like convection circular.
This is not actually how it works. It could be, but you know.
I think it is.
Okay.
Okay, well, also you can get little inserts for muffins and all various things. I will just say personally, you don't need to spend the big money getting the silicone inserts. It's actually fine if you just use baking paper. So that'll save you a few pennies.
Number 3. Now, this is a very small and insignificant thing, you might think, but it is a lighter. Yes, how many times have you went to light your stove?
It's ran out of gas and then you have to buy another one and then next thing you know you've had like about 20 plastic lighters that you're throwing in the bin.
Well, behold, rechargeable lighter. And this thing is cool because it's not like an open flame or anything. As you can see here, it's like a taser. And the cool thing is it's got this little extended neck thingy that you can just like pop down into a candle. And for me, sometimes when I try to light our gas stove with a lighter, I burn all of my hairs off and all I can smell in the van for like the next 10 minutes is burnt hair.
And also, if you like matches because matches look aesthetic and cute, you can't use them in Ireland because right now my packet is pure soggy from the damp. So this works in all weathers, okay? Plastic free, damp match free, revolutionary, rechargeable, USB, get one, legit, you won't regret it. Okay, another thing kind of keeping in the kitchen theme right now is, where is it? Is my monkey ridge. Is it called a monkey ridge? No, it's called a ridge monkey. Now,
you're a ridge monkey.
This thing, again, we use literally every single day for frying like gyozas and dumplings, for toast. It's actually called a grilled sandwich toasty maker, something like that. It's for toasties.
Grilled sandwich toasty maker, something like that.
But it is amazing for cooking so many different things.
These handles do come off like this.
You nearly decked me in the head with that.
Sorry, not the first time. But yeah, it goes down super compact, so another like win for van life as well.
Yes.
And also this is the small one. You can get a bigger size as well. So if you have bigger sandwiches that need grilled or toasted.
We recommend the extra large one. We bought this one by accident.
But it's still good.
Okay, so next one, final kitchen related thing, guys. You'd think we're obsessed with food and coffee, but we are. The next thing is a coffee pot, a teapot, whatever beverage of choice you're into. Okay, calm down.
We live in a van, we have to give up a lot of things, but don't skip out on your beverage of choice.
Yes.
You know, if you like coffee and you like it in a mocha pot, get it.
Okay, I'm going to explain why the mocha pot's the best, okay? Feel free to come at me in the comments.
All these coffee connoisseurs are being like,
They're gonna-
AeroPress?
They're going to come at me.
Where's my AeroPress?
Or their Chemex or their pour over. I'm going to tell you a really simple thing. This is the most convenient. It has the least cleanup. You do not need filters. I don't need to be rinsing coffee grounds down around my sink. The way that the steam comes up through this makes a little compact disc that I literally just flick into the bin.
Yeah.
I have zero cleanup. I think I've only cleaned this thing like twice.
Obviously, this is all subject to what you like.
I'm talking about functionality for van life. This is the most functional, in my opinion. Come at me, bro. For van life.
Also, Lavazza coffee is something that we can get in every country.
Yes.
We can try like other local brews here and there, but we can get this everywhere. We know it's consistent, and we have resorted to buying a little bit bulk because we don't want to resort to instant. Like nobody wants that.
No, but it means we never run out, because that is not a good day.
And even if you like instant, you know, to each their own. I'm sure like God loves you. Sorry.
Anyway,
That's terrible.
also I will say that if you like tea, feel free to like splash out and get in a good tea maker or whatever.
Yeah, we have this little tea infuser which is good at night. We can stick some herbs.
Yeah, guys,
Tea leaves.
we do love foraging, so like it's cool for making your own nettle and stuff. But the truth is, we're coffee lovers. Okay, we're coffee lovers.
Yeah, we would drink coffee at 8 p.m.
Yeah, why not?
Because we're idiots.
Obviously, we've had 3 cups before we filmed this. So the next thing is a bit of a more practical one. You know, we're taking a bit of a dark turn now, guys. Is the fire extinguisher. Now we are coming at this from a point of experience because if you haven't seen it, our van actually caught fire. Our engine caught fire. It was exceptionally traumatic. I'll link the video here. It's alright. It's alright. I can't do this anymore. But we definitely recommend everyone has at least 2 fire extinguishers.
Yeah, 100%. We keep one under the seat in the front and we keep one in the back here under the sink. And that's just so that wherever we are in the van, it's within an arm's reach away.
Yes, because genuinely having a fire extinguisher saved our van and potentially even our life.
Now, one thing to be aware of is that these are usually like single use. So once you press it, that lets all the pressure out and that's pretty much it. So literally you pull the trigger, you point it at the fire and you press the button.
Okay guys, I didn't know this, and when our van caught fire, I was just testing it to see like was it working, and I sprayed it on the floor and wasted it. So only because we were with friends and they also had a fire extinguisher, it was their fire extinguisher that saved our van. So definitely minimum of 2, know that you have to point it straight at the fire, and also get one that's functional for engines and for like electrical fires. So I think that's like, is it foam or powder or something? There's a specific type of one I recommend getting for engines and electrics.
Big time. And even if you just have a car as well, this is not just a VanLifer thing. This is pretty much a non-negotiable in any vehicle because it can save your vehicle, it can save your life, and it's just a no-brainer. It's so inexpensive. Just go out and do it right now.
Yeah, please, if you take anything from this video, please get a fire extinguisher. Okay, so next one. Oh, am I going back here? Okay, fun, mixing it up a little. Right, the next thing that we recommend every VanLifer gets is, I don't know if this is a name we made up for them, chocks. Is that
No,
the
it
name?
says right here.
That says Fiamma.
I know. I would say they're called chocks. I call them
Or like
chocks.
levelers or whatever. We call them chocks, guys. I don't know. Tell us what you call them down below.
As you can see, these ones are well used because we literally use them all the time. It turns out there's a lot of unlevel surfaces in this world.
Yes, and honestly, you think it's okay and you roll up at a park and you're like, it's only a little bit off, I'll not bother putting them out. You wake up the next morning with a creak in your neck, and guys, as much as we say we're 26, we're too old to be waking up with creaks in our necks because they don't go away for a week.
Again, guys, you know, we live a life of discomfort. We gotta take our comfort where we can.
Yes. And speaking of comfort, the next thing, I said a good pillow and he said a good mattress. So let's just smash it together, guys, and say good bed.
Well, My dad always used to say, have a good pair of shoes and a good mattress, because if you're not in one, you're in the other. And you know, that has stayed with me my whole life.
That's very, very true.
You know, you need a comfy pair of shoes and a comfy mattress.
Yes. Now, guys, I'm going to be real honest with you here. My whole adult life, I had a really bad back, okay? I mean, constantly I threw my back out. There were loads of times I'd be spasming on the floor and I couldn't move. And I genuinely thought my whole life that I had a bad back. I thought this was something in my 20s that I was just going to be living with forever. Then we moved into this van and we got an orthopedic memory foam, whatever you call it, mattress. Guys, I haven't had back pain since. And I mean, I really can't describe. This went on for a decade of me having a bad back. And I got a good mattress and a good pillow. I've never had it. I cannot believe that literally this mattress solved my back problems. Like, that is unbelievable to me. So please invest in a good mattress. You need a good bed in a van. Invest in a thicker mattress. Don't think 5cm foam's cheaper. Get the good foam, please.
Yeah, which is also another reason why we have a fixed bed in the van, because nobody wants to like piece their bed together at night and then fall down the crack of a pillow.
And if you do have a fold up, fold down bed, get a mattress topper to create a consistent buffer thing. That's my opinion. And also really get a good pillow. The difference between a £5 pillow and a £25 pillow is worth the extra 20 quid. Just do it.
All right, so next item on our list is a portable internet. It's so portable that I just pulled it out of my pocket. But this is what we've been using for pretty much the last 5 years. It's a little internet dongle that you stick a SIM card in the back of, then you've got Wi-Fi in your van.
Now, for us, we usually go to the country and we would just get a SIM of choice, put it in that dongle. We've got an antenna on the roof and that would give us really good signal.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Continue.
That would give us really good signal in the van. But then we had read so many people raving about Starlink that we went and got Starlink, thinking this is going to be revolutionary. Guys, I could make a whole video on why I hate Starlink. See, in Europe...
Sorry, Elon. Sorry.
We've returned it. I hate it. I actually really... It is not worth it in Europe. Okay, it's really not worth it. It's too power hungry, it's too awkward, it's too, I mean, I'm not going to get into it. But my point is, yes, when we get to America, we're probably going to have to get Starlink. But anyone in Europe who's weighing it up, don't bother. We have such good connectivity. The whole 4.5 years we've been in the van, only hotspotting using local SIMs, we've not had a problem. As soon as we get Starlink, I had loads of problems. So definitely, I recommend getting a local SIM, or to save yourself the hassle of going into shops, if you don't need a big data allowance like us, there's a lot of eSIMs that do like 20 gigabytes and stuff. So eSIMs would be really good, or just getting a local unlimited SIM if you need a lot of internet.
So the next thing on our list is a Blue Yeti power bank.
Yes. Now, Blue Yeti are sponsoring this video, but genuinely a power station was on our list irregardless. So thank you so much for sponsoring this Blue Yeti. And the one that we have right now is the SC180. And we used that when we were in France for charging our phones. All our different...
We have a lamp plugged into this right now and it's not drawing anything. Should I turn it off?
A very energy efficient lamp. No, it's on.
There's a lamp is off. Lamp is still off. Oh, lamp is on.
Okay, so yes, we use this one for like charging our cameras, working off our laptops, for using Starlink on it. When we were in France, our friends were all charging their phones off it and everything. So this one is really great for its portability. We lent it to Philly's sister. She took it out to the beach and made everyone like hot chocolate with it and everything. So it's really easy to like hoof in the back of your car or whatever, or bring out when you're climbing. But also they have like a really big power bank, which is like the one we used in Australia. In Australia, with our van, we didn't have any leisure batteries. We only ran our entire van build off of a Blue Yeti power bank.
Yeah, that was a game changer. That made the whole van build so much easier because we didn't have to install like proper electrics or like solder everything. It was just plug it into the Blue Yeti and away you go.
Yeah, and they also have really big ones which are used for like backups for, what do you call them, houses?
What do you call those things that we haven't lived in?
They have like really big ones that you can use for like blackout backup emergency stuff as well. So we really do recommend Blue Yeti. Their stuff is really well made, very high quality. The fact that this has like inbuilt battery management and stuff, it keeps itself cool, it keeps it regulated, it feels really safe.
And even in the van, it's just good to have a backup. If we're parked somewhere under a tree for a couple of days, just knowing that we have the Blue Yeti as a backup is just really nice.
And the fact that the solar panel can get moved. The solar panel is portable, so if we're parked under trees, we could like go and put the solar panel out in the sun and still be getting charged up.
It's right here.
And it's such good quality,
it's
guys.
Nice. It comes. The solar panel has a kickstand. It's got all the cables in it, and it's just so well made. It's like this kind of rip-stoppy embroidery kind of material, and it's very nice.
Yeah, it's really good. So if you're interested in a power bank, we definitely recommend Blue Yeti. Make sure to click the link down below, go see what deals they have on right now, and thank you so much guys for sponsoring our video.
This would be on our list regardless. We just think it's invaluable to have in a van or in a house or in the back of your car. It's just such a handy tool.
Yes, 100%. Another handy tool to have in the back of your car is our next item.
What is it? Tell me.
It is I don't know what it's called, a jump start kit?
Oh yeah,
jump
where
kit.
is it? Here it is.
Okay guys, we have only just recently got one of these, and this is revolutionary. We've already used it like 3 times.
But basically, this is just a jump starter kit. It's a battery pack right here. You can hold that.
I'll hold it. Look at this, gorgeous.
And then it comes with a set of jumper cables that you can connect to your battery, and you literally just press a button and it's boom, your car's started, your van is started. And the cool thing about these ones is they can pretty much jumpstart lorries.
Yes, this is like 8-litre engine capacity to be able to jumpstart. Now we have actually had a dead battery quite a few times in this van. Turns out we had issues that we didn't know about.
Ooh,
okay,
sorry.
Blind people flip me, but also not.
So apparently there's a light on it as well.
But not just us. My dad's car's dead all the time.
It's so good.
And Philly literally instantly, guys, the battery just starts working. So really recommend having it, even if you don't think you need it for yourself. The fact that you can help other van lifers like us who've been pushed down hills in Turkey, it's just nice to have.
Well, the thing is, you don't have to wait for somebody to wag them down and wait for like the Good Samaritan to stop. This is the Good Samaritan, and he's always available.
I mean, to be fair, you have nice human interactions when you have to get people to push you down a hill in a foreign country, but this would definitely be a lot easier. Next thing on our list, I don't know, what is it?
There's nothing? Don't let me guess.
Oh, you'll never guess.
Christmas tree.
If you would let me get a Christmas tree in this van, that would be
well,
fantastic.
I suppose at this time of the year, it probably should be on the list.
Please, can we get one in our van this year? He's such a bah humbug, honestly.
Maybe it's because you're the complete opposite and you want to decorate every inch of this van.
Yeah.
All just to take it down in like a matter of weeks.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Guys, let me know. Is it worth it?
Yes! Get out of my comments if you're going to say it's not worth it. Anyway, the next thing on the list, guys, is packing cubes, okay?
Oh, I wouldn't have got that.
You would not have got that.
Okay.
Mostly because his are not organised in
Keely, mine are. I organised them for this video alone.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Guys, he doesn't know what's in any of his packing cubes, no matter what. No, you do not. Okay? Mine are all labelled. I know.
This one that's got my pants coming out of it has got my pants in it.
So I really recommend packing cubes because we have such small cupboards. We only have one each for our clothes. Philly's is bigger than mine.
Check it out, packing cubes.
Packing cubes. Oh no, there's a jumper and a shirt, but I want another jumper.
What's mine look like? Mine should be perfection. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. Don't pull it. Why are you pulling everything out?
Well, I'm just trying to get across that you can literally empty your cupboard in like, 4 bags.
Anyway, yes, I definitely recommend packing cubes. I also write on mine, so I've got one that says undies, t-shirts, jackets, whatever, and I know exactly where they are. I'm pretty sure they are called undies, but they are all exactly where I want them at all times, and personally I just think that's way easier.
Your undies is in a very big packing cube.
I have a lot of socks, okay?
You've got very big undies. They're so good for traveling.
Yeah.
The fact that when you're going through security and you have to empty your bag when you're getting onto a plane or anything like that, you can just literally empty your bag in 3 packing cubes.
So good.
Staying in hotels and stuff like that, it makes things so much easier to pack.
Yes, and I know there's people who like to be able to see their clothes, but you can get see-through ones, guys, so like no excuses.
So you can see your pants.
But also, I will admit, I would really love a hanger to hang stuff up. Not all clothes want to be packed in a packing cube, but 95% of our clothes happily live in packing cubes.
Yeah, maybe in a new van build, we would have like a little allocated wardrobe.
Yeah, for like shirts and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so packing cubes, good.
Thanks for acknowledging my shirt.
Yeah,
I dressed for the occasion,
suave.
albeit maybe slightly casual. But it's a shirt nonetheless.
Okay, next thing, can you guess it?
No, you guess it.
I've already looked at it. Okay, next thing on the list for us is Dr. Bronner's soap. I know, a bit of a rogue suggestion out there, but guys, when you have limited space in your van, you can't have like 50 different cleaning products for various things, and also you don't want to have loads of chemicals. So for us, this is a no-brainer. You can use Dr. Bronner's for your dishes, for your body, apparently for your teeth. Like, you can use it. I'm pretty sure I read a list of things that it said.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't recommend it for your teeth.
Yeah, it didn't taste nice.
Tried it, and it does just taste like you're brushing your teeth with
Oh,
soap.
oh yeah, you can use it to wash your pets if you've got like cats and dogs. Apparently, that's a really like environmental way to
Well,
clean
it's
your
100%
pets.
organic. It doesn't have any synthetic chemicals or anything in it, which just is, it's so good.
Yeah, and it's
I'm
also
pretty sure Castile is like an actual
like
thing.
Dr. Bronner's is just a brand of Castile oil. I'm sure there's other companies that do it. This is just the one that we use, and we
Yeah.
really like their ethos. You can also use it for like washing your clothes and stuff. So honestly, the fact that we have one bottle that can wash everything that we need,
Like if you
is
go to
so
campsite and you're going to the shower, you can just bring your dishes with you and just have a shower and
We've
wash your dishes.
literally done that.
That's the same.
That's just van life.
Washing your dishes, washing your body, you know, it's all the same thing with the same product.
Yes. So definitely recommend it. We'll link it down below. And if you have any like natural cleaning products that you really recommend that we don't know about yet, please let us know, because we're always open to suggestions.
100%. And if you're interested, definitely look up the benefits of using the Castile soap on Google. You will not be disappointed.
Yes. This one's, guys, this wasn't my list. This is a guy thing apparently.
Apparently,
Well, okay, yeah, I don't ever climb on our van ever because I'm an absolute hazard.
guys, yes, this is something that I've wanted for a while now, and I don't have, but I would definitely urge every van lifer to have in the back, and that is a collapsible ladder.
So yes, Philly's Secret Santa, you heard it here. He wants a collapsible ladder for Christmas.
Well, I mean, it's definitely too expensive for Secret Santa, but you know, if there's any other Santa in this van that wants to buy me a collapsible ladder,
Aw.
I'll definitely have it. So pretty much every week I have to get up on top of the van and wash all the grime off the solar panels. And usually, guys, you know that like I like to climb. If you don't, I like to climb. So I just like to scale the van, and sometimes that is just not safe. And I'm not gonna lie, there's been multiple times that I nearly fell off the van.
Yes.
So a collapsible ladder would definitely just take that risk away.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
there's been many times when we've convoyed with our friends and with other people, and I'm trying to scale the van to get up to wash the solar panels, and they just casually strut out and throw up this collapsible ladder, and there's definitely a little bit of ladder envy there.
Yeah.
It's just so handy. You can just put up on a tree and fasten, like if you're just putting an awning up or lights or
Or save a kitten.
or save, if you want to save a kitten and you don't have a ladder.
Guys, this isn't even a joke. What happened in Greece where we had to clamber up a tree to save that cat,
That's right,
remember?
yeah.
And then he lived in a van. It was so cute. Okay, for that reason alone, let's get a collapsible ladder.
I mean, I feel like collapsible ladders are made for vans. So the fact
Yeah.
is that you just like put it down into this little neat package and you just stick it up the side of your van.
Now, I always thought
Cool.
getting one mounted to the back looks sick, like looks so cool. But he doesn't like the thought of people being able to like just climb up on our roof.
But we've heard
so-
horror stories of like people sleeping and their van's rocking and somebody's climbing up their ladder
Yeah,
onto
no,
the
that
roof.
creeps me out. That creeps me out. So
And you know,
collapsible
like,
ladder. Thank
also,
you.
if you've got a deck on your van roof,
Which I want in our future van. Yes, please.
collapsible ladder.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Collapsible ladder. Santa heard you, all right? So next thing on our list is something else that we don't have yet, but that we are planning to get, and that is a water filter. Now, blasphemy, guys. We've lived in this van for almost 5 years, and we have never filtered our water ever.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. And
We must have guts of steel.
yeah, guys, we definitely have filled up our water from some questionable sources, and if we really don't trust the water, we end up just buying bottled water. But a lot of the time, you're just filling from a tap from the side of a mountain. You know, can it come any more pure?
Oh yeah, like Serbia's water. I remember that. That was so good. That was so fresh. But definitely there are times where we've drank questionable water, and I do think for safety we should have a water filter. Whether or not that's one that you get fitted in your tap so that the water comes out filtered from your tap, or whether you get a lifesaver where you just have your drinking water in this one can thing separate, definitely recommend trying to get some way to purify your water and not being completely feral like us.
Yeah, to be honest, you can't put a price on your health, and that is something that can actually make you really ill.
Yeah.
And we're very silly that we haven't done this sooner.
Yeah, I got really, really sick in Croatia once, and pretty much everyone told me it was probably the river water.
Are you just going in and drinking river water?
Pretty much.
You need to do it through your sock.
Okay.
Have you learned nothing from Bear Grylls?
Okay, so water filter, definitely recommend. We're also going to get one for Christmas. That's the plan.
So another super practical thing that every vehicle owner should just have, and you know, just if you have a vehicle, you should have one of these, and that is an air compressor.
Yes.
We own a vehicle and we do not have one.
Now, the big reason we want one, apart from obviously potentially having a flat tire and needing to pump it up, is actually we realised in Australia, because we were going on a lot of corrugated roads, and people said when you're in those soft road situations or super hard roads that you should let some air out of your tires. But the issue is we couldn't do that because we had no way to reinflate our tires after because we were in the outback. But if we had an air compressor, we could have let our tires down and we could have reinflated them. And because we're going to America and planning to do loads more crazy fun adventures, I am definitely going to make sure we have one with us so that we can do that.
Sometimes van life can lead you down these treacherous roads and you stay there overnight, and when you wake up you can have a flat tire and then you have to wait for somebody else, or you have to drive on a tire, and it's just not ideal. So having an air compressor is just another thing. It's small, you can just throw it in the back and forget about it, and it's there if you need it.
Yeah, and again, just like the Jumpstart kit, it's really nice to have to be able to help someone else.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
So yes, we're definitely going to get one, guys.
Yeah, guys, we wrote this list kind of for you guys, but also for ourselves.
Yeah, for sure. We were like, we need to know what we need in America. Okay, so I think we're on number 17 now, guys.
Yes.
We do have a couple of honourable mentions that we'll just add on as a bonus at the end. But again, in the essence of, you know, upping your quality of life, and as we said way earlier, your quality of sleep, blackout blinds. We don't have them.
We don't. These are like the €5 ones that you get from a supermarket, and to be honest, yeah, I've got a full one for the windscreen, and then I got another full one that I cut in half for the two side windows.
Yeah.
And yes, it kind of works, but definitely doesn't look as neat as like proper fitted ones. There's nothing like waking up in a pitch black van.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes in the summer the sun rises at like 4 a.m. and we don't want to get up at 4 a.m.
No, and it comes in right above our bed into our eyes. So apparently you can get little like blackout blinds for these types of roof windows as well. Definitely recommend. We don't have any, and I wish we did. So if you can recommend like really good blinds for the front of a van or really good blinds for windows, please link them down below. Like right now, we've got the lights on in here and all our windows open because we're showing you this, and there's probably people walking past thinking we're nuts. But here we are, guys. So that is the 17 that we have constructed into the list. I'm sure there is loads we have missed, but we did say that we would both get an honourable mention at the end. And I can't remember what yours was, but mine is female specific, okay? I'm not going to get it out.
Okay.
Because no one wants to see it. But honestly, girls, okay, get a pee funnel. Okay, let's be honest, you're going to end up peeing in a bottle. You might think you're not going to, it's going to happen. The longer you're in a van, it's going to happen. And there are loads of different brands, but I'm going to tell you, do not get a Shiwi. That is just a brand. I'm really sorry, guys. I know this is disgusting. You can wait for Phillies in a second.
Well, our pee funnel's attached, so we don't have to do anything.
But do not get a Shiwi. That brand is actually like not a good plastic and a really bad design, in my opinion. The best one is a Pitch Track. I will link it down below. When I bought it, it was only £11. I don't know what the price of inflation, what it is now, but it's really good material. You just have to rinse it. It's super convenient. So even if you're not feral in your van, even when you're like out on hikes and stuff, to not like get your big burr bum out, just get a pee funnel.
So my honourable mention is footwear. So I have a pair of Crocs, but I've also had a pair of Birkenstocks with sandals and everything. But convenient footwear is 100% necessary for the van.
Yes. Now, guys, I have been an avid hater of Crocs my entire life.
Are you wearing them?
I'm so ashamed.
You've got the fur-lined ones. Ooh.
I'm so ashamed of myself. Let's not kid ourselves. Crocs are absolutely hideous.
I disagree.
They're absolutely hideous.
I disagree.
Okay, well, that's okay. We can agree to disagree. Okay. Crocs are hideous. You don't think they are. But they are so functional for the van, slipping them in and out and on and off, and just not bringing muddy footprints in.
Also, for some reason, it takes Keely about 20 minutes to tie a shoelace.
Yeah, I've realised this. I don't know if I'm just really slow or not, but literally you will have 2 shoes on and be halfway to the shop and I'm still 1 lace in.
Yeah, so that's actually a big reason why I got you Crocs.
Yeah.
Is so I didn't have to wait for you to tie your laces. But guys, let us know, did we cover all the basics? Do you think there's anything else we should have added to our list? Is there anything that you disagree with? Yes,
and feel free to let us know all your honourable mentions of things every VanLifer should have down below. And we will link everything for you guys, and we hope you enjoyed this video and find it somewhat informative. Remember, if you only take away one thing, it's to get a fire extinguisher.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a Shiwi.
That's for girls.
Thank you guys for watching.
Love yous.
We'll see you.